What? Oh, my goodness! Help me! Hi, Anna here from Tom's Outdoors, and today we're looking at how to set up trekking poles, how to walk with trekking poles, and why you would want to use trekking poles at all. First thing you want to do is figure out the length that you want your poles to be at, and to do that you want to be wearing the boots or the shoes that you will be hiking in, so that you're allowing for the thickness of your sole when you're getting the length of your pole. Next, you want to set your pole length, and to do that you want to have your elbow and your arm at a comfortable right angle to your body. So I like to have mine on about the same number. It's 115, and I've already done this a bunch of times, so I know what number mine's at, and that lands me at a nice right angle. By holding your trekking poles at a nice right angle, it keeps your shoulders upright and encourages good walking posture. Next, how do you grip a trekking pole? You want to come up from the underside of the wrist strap through and then grab onto the handle. This allows the wrist strap to take a little of the pressure while you're walking, so that you haven't got to have a really tight grip, so that you don't cause fatigue in your upper arm and elbow from gripping the handle all day. So the other reason why you want to grip your trekking pole with your hand coming up through the wrist strap is so that if you do take a tumble, you can drop your trekking pole and you can land palm down on the ground. If you were to grip it coming down through the top of the wrist strap and you were to take a tumble, the trekking pole would stay right in front of your hand and you would land on top of the handle. We've got them all set up to our correct length, we've got our hands comfortable, and we're ready to start hiking. The whole idea of trekking poles is that you're taking some of the pressure off your legs and your knees and distributing it to your upper body to help reduce fatigue at the end of the day. You might actually be quite surprised to see just how much weight is relieved when you apply pressure on the poles. A good way to test this at home is just to jump on the bathroom scales with a broom. Okay, now we're going to talk technique, because sometimes when you pick up a pair of poles for the first time, it can feel like you're trying to manage an extra set of arms. It's actually very simple. You just want to walk how you normally walk, basically. But a good way to start is to drop your poles back behind you with your arms down by your sides. Just start to walk as you normally would, and you're raising the poles up into your hands, and as you go, naturally the poles will land about at the back end of your front foot, which is where you want them to be. Your hands are not gripping tightly. You're sort of using those wrist straps to almost drag the pole forward and then applying that little bit of pressure just as you go. You're just walking as you normally would, asymmetrically, right arm to left leg, left arm to right leg. When you're on flat ground or walking uphill, the poles will be angled back behind you. When you start going downhill, you can palm the tops to steady yourself. Using trekking poles allows you to activate your upper body more than just your leg muscles, so you're sharing the load across more muscles to propel you uphill. In a similar way, when you're moving downhill, it allows you to have better control of your descent. I love using trekking poles because at the end of the day, my legs are less fatigued, I can hike for longer, I feel more secure, and I can clear the cobwebs away from the track in the morning. Mwah.